Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, welcome back for another episode. Okay, so this here is the car that was bought wrong on auction. Um, it's the black, I don't know what to call it. I don't want to say wannabe IS, but it's the car that was basically bought wrong. It was a black car with a kit on it, and I thought it was an IS, and we found out afterwards that it's a 318 body with APVs and a whole lot of long stories. So, in our previous video, you guys saw me do the first video about the vehicle, and then we were going to do a strip down, and then we done a strip down, and you saw me find a whole lot of drama on this left hand side here, and all that issues were basically from the chassis leg side all the way up until the firewall underneath the fuse box, but it was actually very bad. So we've, on this specific vehicle, because we cut in certain, or in this section here, right, we've actually chosen not to do this here at the shop. We've done it on the jig, basically, so on the chassis straightener. And the reason we done that is so that we can actually lock the car in to its original position, into its, so the car is straight. So we're able to lock it in its fixed position, and then cut out from there where we need to cut out, purely so that the vehicle doesn't bow, it doesn't crumble, or it doesn't kink in certain areas. I would assume it would kink here first, or on the roof side first, if we didn't do it that way there, or even on the floating chassis leg. So we've locked in the front underneath the cross members, we've locked at the back, and we've supported on the sides. And sorry, every time I'm doing a video my phone rings. So anyway, having said that, we've done that, and we've decided to cut out, but we were very unsure, and I had to actually seek help on this one here. So okay, so we're gonna go through it quickly, right? So we decided to drill out by the spot welds firstly on regarding the tower. So we've taken the whole tower out with its water bottle housing, with the fuse box area, and we've just decided to cut into the firewall, because we don't really have to start stripping and cutting out all the way through to the driver's side. However, we're gonna break it basically up in two sections, where we're gonna do the front section first. We're not gonna weld onto the spot welds, and then we're gonna remove the floors from there. So you guys can see how far we've gone into this here for now. But Lucian, if you can come over this side here. Sorry, let me take this here. Just pause the Lucian. Okay, so we've taken the spot welds out here, left the cradle in place here, pulled the whole firewall out on the side here, because we've had rust and crumble all the way from the side here, and the major area of rust was basically on the corner where the firewall met, and that's as per my previous video. However, we've still got some work to do on the chassis legs, and we've got to take it off here by the spot welds. On this side here, you can see the rust creeping in here, and you can actually see how bad the panel is. Right, so we're gonna have to cut out here, and I'm hoping it hasn't flown into here, although we do have a whole section. I'm just trying to think, it might actually be easier for us to maybe take this whole chassis leg off, because I'm scared that the rust is flowing further up here, and if it is, then it's not just the plate, because I can see the rust issues here, I can see there's issues in here. Okay, we're gonna figure that out, but I just wanted to do a progress update quickly on this vehicle. And yeah, okay, so having said that, now we move over to the floorboard, and you can see that we've spotted. Pause there again, bro. Sorry about that, guys, I had to take that call, and this is part of running a business basically, and still having to do content and so on like that. Okay, so we're gonna cut out basically to halfway of the floorboard and replace the passenger side. The driver side, I think we're gonna make up a floor for that side. The other thing that's not irritating me, that's I'm a little bit concerned about, right? And if you guys can have a look here, Lush, point here. If you can have a look here, there's a cut and join across this guy. So I got no clue what people were trying with this guy, right? Because there's cut and joins in the front, there's cut and joins in the center. I really have no idea. But anyway, so we're gonna have to x-ray and go through this joint further. The stitch looks okay, but we're gonna look the car measure out well, so the car is straight. But just we need to make sure that this joint is also sufficient and also good enough for us. And I've got to have a look at the bottom and see how it's joined at the bottom, and that means I've got to pull the rubberizer out at the bottom as well to get to it. Okay, so back to it. We're gonna get the front quarter section put on. We're gonna make a decision on the chassis legs. I have bought the section, but I know that the chassis leg is cut off, and I can foresee already that the rust has crept up all the way to midpoint of the vehicle in the chassis leg. So I might have to build that up like we done on the other vehicles. And let's get it done from there, and let's get the car back to us, and let's see how far we can get this car put together. There's rust everywhere on this car, look here. Okay guys, anyway, you guys know what to do. Sorry for there's 3 short videos that went up this week here. Apologies for that, but we've still got a lot of cars that we are busy with. We've had quite a few delays. We've also changed some structures and procedures with regards to the paintwork, just trying to better things and do things better, and that's where I'm not able to get out the content that we need to get out. But I think from next week we should have some more content coming out, which will be good and complete content and longer videos. I say there is quite a few requests for longer videos. Also, the other thing is I just want to update you quickly on the competition. So competition, we've found a decent structure. I'm just going to touch on it very quickly. We found a decent structure on how to run the competition. We're basically going to narrow it down to the top 5 or top 10, and then we're going to ask, we're trying to get a voting poll station or voting station out to get the viewers and to get the rest of South Africa to vote for those top 10. So we're going to try and keep it as non-biased as possible. I want to try and keep it as fair as possible. So I don't want stories of Sanjay knows this guy or Sonex knows this guy and that's how they got favored, because that's how competitions turn out. Not competitions, that's how these draws turn out. And not all of them, but most of them do. So we would like to get that sorted out and have a poll station, maybe either on the Zen website or on the SA Beamer website. But I'm trying just to get that structure on top of all of this, on top of running a business, running the panel shop, running the content. I'm trying to get that sorted out there. So hoping that we can do, maybe I'll do an update video this week here, and we can try and get some sort of formal structure from next week. I know that Shiraz has drawn up something from SA Beamer, has drawn up a form already, but I've just got to clarify everything. Good thing is we've got some more sponsors on board. I'll talk about that more in my next video, and it's actually growing. We've got, I think, 4 more sponsors on board, so that is good. I haven't been able to touch base with everybody as yet, but it seems like without me even reaching out to certain people, people are coming in. And look, it's for the best for the winner, basically, right? So the more we're getting in now, the more sponsors coming in, it just makes the build more easier. It makes the build better. We're able to do more, and the person is able to receive more. Okay guys, I don't want to touch too much on that. I'm gonna do a full video now. I'll do an update maybe for Sunday. I think I'll drop it out on Sunday night. Yeah, Losh, I think we can do another video now. Then we'll just do an update quickly, and then from next week, say call it following Sunday, hopefully we get a full on video ready, and we've got concrete, we've got a solid ground to say, listen, this is what it is. And then what I'd like to also do is we're going to do a video quickly with all the stakeholders involved, so all the partners that come on board. I don't want to call them sponsors. Sponsors sounds so cliche. All the partners that come on board, and introduce them, let them interact with you, so you also know who's doing for the person, who's doing for the project. This phone doesn't stop ringing. Who's doing what for it? And it's not only what's put out there and said, and a lot of competitions go where, or throws, or whatever you want to call it, they promise a whole lot of things, and what's received at the end isn't what was promised. And this time around, we're trying to do things a little bit differently, to say, listen, these are the partners involved, and ask them physically so it's on video as well. Guys, what are you doing? If you're doing the suspension, what are we expecting out of it? What's our expectations? And we have to deliver on the date, and so on like that. So we will get more into that on the next video, right? Okay, guys, you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm enjoying your comments, but please share. If you think the content is good, we're proudly South African, but we want to get to the overseas market as well. We want to show them what we can do. You guys hit that share button, and yes, cheers, guys.